Hi, it's Terry Gaines. Welcome to my last video in a series of 10 videos creating with Stampin' Up! Suites in the 2021-2022 annual catalog. A list of the suites can be found on page 3. The suite I'm featuring in this video is on page 80 and 81. It is called Bloom Where You're Planted. A suite in the annual catalog is purchasing 4 products with 1 code number. The 4 products in this suite is a stamp set and a die bundled together for 10% savings, a package of paper lattice. There are 10 craft die cut lattices in the package, which are perfect for this suite of product, and a package of designer series paper. The designer series paper in this suite is a 12 by 12 package of 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 double-sided prints. I'm going to show you each of these prints, the front side and the back side. They coordinate with these Stampin' Up! Colors, which are exclusive and available in cardstock, ink pads, blends, markers, embellishments, which makes it creating with the suite and Stampin' Up's products so great because everything coordinates together. These papers are absolutely beautiful. One side has a floral print and the other side has a background. They are amazing. And I'm going to show you a little bit more detail about some of these papers as I share details about the stamp set and the die set. The stamp set is photopolymer. There are 15 stamps in the set. There are some solid images and a wide variety of great sentiments that have a couple of beautiful different type fonts on them. The die set is 14 dies. Some of the dies will cut out the stamped images, and some will cut out some additional details. I would advise you to invest in adhesive sheets. They are available through Stampin' Up! You receive 12 of them. They're 6 by 12 in size. You put them on the back side of your paper, run it through your die cutting machine, and then peel off the backing, and you will have adhesive on the entire die cut image, which works great for some of these detailed dies. The designer series paper, as I mentioned, I wanted to share a little bit more detail about this paper. Some of the layers, I'm going to show you this little piece here. Some of the designer series paper, for example, this sheet, you can cut out 3 of the different flower pots with a die. And on this sheet, you can cut out 3 of the different floral images with the dies. You can also fussy cut the rest of the designer series paper, which makes your creating makes beautiful creative projects. Stampin' Up! Has amazing samples in the catalog. There are 5 samples using the product in the suite and a few additional products. And these samples we are able to duplicate with the product. I have made that easier for you by creating a card sketch that will give you dimensions to utilize for your cards. If the sample is a 3 by 3 card, as noted here, I've converted that into a standard card size. The sketch will give you the dimensions of the layers. You can modify those dimensions. You can add as many layers as you would like. The layers can be designer series paper, cardstock that you've stamped or texturized with a folder. The decorative images can be any shape or size. And there's a few additional tips here. If you are creating with international card size, that is 5 7/8 by 4 1/8, I have created a conversion for you on what dimensions to add or subtract to your layer dimensions so you can create your international card size. And both of these are available on my blog to download for free. You will be able to find a comment in the comment section of the video for the direct link to that blog post. I have also created some samples to share with you using the card sketch and the suite product and just 2 additional products, the assortment of baker's twine and the banners pick-a-punch, along with cardstock and ink pads. The samples I've created, I'm going to share with you. For this card sketch, I actually did move the decorative image and the sentiment to just swap the 2 around. The beauty of a card sketch and duplicating a sample, you can modify it to your pleasing. And for my next sample, I have the dimensions here of that paper lattice, but you can replace that with designer series paper or cardstock. So this is my sample. The next sample here has some different layers. So I've given you the dimensions of those 6 different strips of paper. That can be designer series paper. The beautiful sample in Stampin' Up's catalog is texturized paper with the macrame folder. I've actually used designer series paper for that. And this sample here actually has an angle cut. So I'm giving you the 4 1/4 by 5 inch, and then you're going to angle cut up to 4 inches. And I've created this with designer series paper, just like Stampin' Up samples. I changed it up, and because I wanted to show more of this designer series paper, I shortened the width of this next layer so I could showcase more of the paper. That's the beauty of creating. You can modify it to your pleasing. And the last sample is a layer and then decorative image, and in this case I used the paper lattice, and so I did change up that layer size a little bit. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you found me via YouTube, there is a direct link in the comment section that will get you to my blog post to download both of these PDFs. There's also a direct link to a playlist with videos in this series. As I completed the videos, I put them in the playlist. I would love to have you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Select the bell after you subscribe so you will be notified when I upload new videos. I will be sharing some additional details on some of my samples. I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care and happy creating.